Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Sagittarius friends and friends of Sagittarius. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your reading for January 22nd through the 28th. All messages are also timeless, so please, if you do feel drawn to something, I encourage you to take a look. There's a message there for you. So I do meditate on your energy prior for channeled messages, pull some oracle cards with spirit, and then we move into the tarot, okay? So looking at your energy prior, Sagittarius, what kept coming through was actually the Aries symbol. So you were the first one that I meditated on. Maybe there is something in the Aries reading for you. Some of you may need to take a look at that. That was, I did read for Aries before you, but I read your energy before Aries. So it was a bit of a rough read, I'll be honest, but it was also needed. Like there was some illumination that needed to happen and some difficult choices that needed to be made. So could have something to do with you there, but what came through, it was like a barrage of Aries symbols. So it was like a parade of Aries. It made me think that there could be just this intense Mars energy that's going on. Could be anger, could be passion, could be disagreements, could be a warlike feeling, could be a lot of different things going on there. With the full moon in Leo is when I'm filming this right now. It's actually a bit more of a fun kind of energy, and this is an opportunity for you guys to have some good time. So I'm hoping that it's more passion and fun, all right, Saggy? So Sagittarius, Spirit had me pull a Blue Angel Oracle card here for you guys, and you guys got a new Earth. So I do feel hopeful with this one. This is actually a pretty positive message, transformation. So this card heralds the start of a positive transformation through which a part of you or a situation that troubles you is cleansed and healed. Yes, yes. There is a renewed sense of optimism. Hell yeah. The future seems bright as you try new things and make acquaintances and friends. This is a time to keep focused on what is occurring now. The past is behind you. Bless it and let it go. The present is all that matters. Watch for any lingering guilt and don't overanalyze things, especially the past. Know that you deserve happiness, and it can only be found in the present. Embrace your new life. You have nothing to lose, but much to gain. Yes, 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 Sagittarius. I love that. So far, definitely seems like more of a positive message. I would say, well, it could be if you are focusing too much on the past, maybe there is a bit more aggression or anger, volatility that is being connected to that. You're being encouraged to connect with the present because that is where happiness is, okay? All right, so we're gonna pull an animal spirit oracle here. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle. I was pulling these prior. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius here? But I was told to start pulling them on camera, so that's what we're gonna do. Switching it up like the Gemini that I am. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh, Fire Ant. So, I've actually pulled this one a couple times, and Tarantula at the bottom. I do feel like some of you may need to go look at the Aries video, all right? Tarantula talks about something from your past that needs to be let go of because it's impeding your ability to, well, like be happy here in the present. The tarantula is sitting there waiting patiently for you to make the wise choice that they know you will make. So if you feel called to, please go take a look at Aries. I am going to read the Fire Ant here. At a crossroads, claiming life's purpose was the tarantula. Just open to that one. I know what this one is about too, but I want to read the whole thing for you. So here's the Fire Ant. Maybe some of you are looking for a job. Aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. So when balanced, they're thoughtful and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, gossips. To bring into balance, solo time and walks at night. So it seems like there is an excess of fire energy. Like I said, I was getting barraged with these Aries symbols, and it definitely felt a bit much, okay? Not that Aries is much, a bit much, but a lot of fire. I think that just needs to be balanced for a lot of you, okay? And having fire ant come through here, that makes me feel like, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. So, Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius here? Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you for your love and support as well. It is truly a delight to be here and to have you all here, okay? If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, thank you guys for joining me here and welcome to my table. I do have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description. If you feel called to donate or tip, I will certainly accept that. It's not required, but thank you so much to those who have. And if you do feel inclined or resonate with this message, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, and or subscribing. Those are great ways to support me, and I appreciate the help in growing my channel, everybody. I also give personal reads if you're interested in that. That is a pinned comment in the comment section there. You can check out my W dots, all right? So 6 of Wands, this is your hopes, dreams, aspirations. This is success, this is celebration. For some of you, you're looking for some recognition here, okay? Some of you may be looking for, trying to recognize what in the hell is going on. Like, why am I feeling so damn hot all the time? And not sexy, because obviously, you know, Sagittarius, very sexy, obviously. But heat, like heat in the blood, you know? For some of you, because this card in particular in this deck is the social influencer card. Maybe you have started social media outing, I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius here, please, Spirit? And this is a general message, Saggy, so please keep that in mind. Ace of Swords here. We'll talk about here in a second. If it's resonating with you, please allow it to resonate. If it's not, that's totally fine. No need to force it. Energies can be flopped or fluid. Ace of Cups standing out as well. We'll talk about this here in a second. They can be flopped or fluid, meaning they can apply to others in your life. Please use your head, heart, and intuition to discern what message may be for you. And feel free to take a look at Rising Moon and Venus for other messages that are going on. And Aries if you feel drawn to, like I said. So 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. This is competition, you guys. So this is your fear, anxiety, aversion. The more I'm getting into this, the more I am feeling like you're being encouraged to move into this new earth energy, right? Letting things go in the past. I feel like that's what this energy is. There may be some current hangups that are happening still, but it's because there is an aversion to just fully letting go of the past. This is a pissing contest. This is, no one wins, okay? There's not blood being drawn, but everybody ends up bruised. Not the best. So having the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords come through, the Ace of Swords to me, we're talking about cutting through the bullshit, all right? Getting to the new earth here, looking at Fire Ant, all the Aries energy coming through, we're letting the past go, okay? It's a new idea. The Ace of Cups is a new emotional opportunity. So I feel like you guys have an opportunity right now for happiness, like New Earth is talking about, by creating a new thought, creating a new way to engage with your own emotions, being present, okay? Stepping away from the past, or anxiously the future, a little bit of both. Column A, column B, right? So Page of Pentacles is your general energy here to start. This is taking something that you currently have and improving it, making it better. New opportunity here as well. I feel like you guys, a new earth, it's a new day, new dawn, new day, new earth, new Sagittarius. That's what we're talking about here. And, well, I mean, we've been talking about it for a little bit. You guys have been working to release some heavier chains. And I feel like this is just like the last little remnants of it, you know, to let it go. Hopefully, like, just make sure that you're letting it flow through. I don't feel like it's the end of the world, but I don't feel like it's going to be a great outcome to continue to hold on to it. We're moving into positive space, blue skies, and if you're continuing to bring the rain with you from the past, that's not, you're going to have a bad time. Okay, Sagittarius. So the Magician is the other card that clarifies this here. This is you, yes, you're creating a new world for yourself. A whole new world, Sagittarius. This is your ability to manifest. It takes a lot of energy to do this too, so this is a great undertaking. I do feel right now, so the concept of being grounded, Earth Magic comes through with this card. Being grounded is very important for you right now. Grounding into the present moment. In order to do this, you need to experience whatever it is that you're manifesting as if it is already here, grounding it into this present moment. So if you've got a foot in the past, you're just continuing to pull the past right here, okay? Which is not where happiness is, right? Right, Sagittarius? So let's move forward. This is going to be your positive shit, okay? The good stuff, the good sauce. So Page of Wands to start. I feel like having 2 pages come out here, you guys are very much in this starter energy. Like you have shifted in releasing something, hopefully. Like I said, you are working through this. But the page is not always the best at seeing things through, following through, seeing things through to the end. They are very, very good at like having new ideas. This is what the Page of Wands here. This is my put me in coach card. So what I get from this being in the good stuff section is you guys have the motivation, as long as you're staying present, to try something new. You're getting new ideas, like that Ace of Swords that came through here. There are new ideas that are coming through, new ways of approaching some complex processes of thought. Some issues that maybe you've had for a while, you're starting to see some clarity, and you're starting to have a little bit more excitement, positivity towards that, as long as you are staying present. Okay. So clarifying this here, you have 6 of Wands. Hell yeah, you guys. This was in your hope. You're hoping to have this recognition, this celebration, this success in a healthy way. Coming back from war, all right? Fighting the good fight and being celebrated for it. That's what I'm getting from this. And for good reason. For those of you this message applies to, you have been working through some really tough stuff. You deserve to be celebrated for that. In recognizing yourself, you are also being recognized from the outside, as above, so below. That's what the Magician talks about too. That's what this disco move is, okay? As above, so below. Thought overpowering the physical realm. You are a co-creator here. You're a master of fate as well. There are multiple people involved with that. So I do also, you guys, moving forward here, I have changed the format here a little bit. If you've been here before, you'll notice things are a little bit different. I am offering extended portions of these readings now too. So if you do want to dive a little bit deeper into this reading this week, that will be a link in the description. You can check that out, okay? So what's hidden here is strength. What I get from this is that your true strength, your stability in this situation is still hidden to you. It's not quite come to light fully. Maybe you're not standing fully on both legs here, okay? Needing to ground. This Page of Pentacles, they're awesome at grounding here, but like they've got excellent balance. I'm just feeling that both legs need to be on the ground, because that's coming through with this Page of Wands too. She's got one leg in the air there. There's really a need to ground here, and in doing so, that allows you to be present. And being present, you get to fully experience your strength, your courage, your willpower. There's a peace in your heart that is experienced when you are present, which is what A New Earth was talking about. Happiness, Sagittarius. Happiness. There's anger coming from the past, so we're just going to leave it there, all right? There's nothing that can be done about it anyway, and honestly, that's kind of what this makes me feel. The Four of Swords here, this is giving it a rest. Still being in the hidden here. There is an underlying message that's saying it's time to give it a rest, okay? Hang up your swords here. You can keep one with you to fight another day, but that fight is over, all right? So tend to your wounds, bury your dead, get ready to fight another day, but you're resting up for a new day of happiness because you're being present. Let the past go, though. That is coming through rather strongly. So your challenge, blocked energy here, yeah, it's being centered, you guys. It's being present. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands can be feeling like an attack from all sides, needing to defend your position. And I feel like this is a habit. For those of you this message applies to, this is a habit that you have built as an armor. They're sitting in this little bubble here as their armor. Those swords are like, you know, or wands, excuse me, are coming to attack them. There's a need to gather courage, which is what strength is talking about here as well. Being in your challenge, that's what you're struggling with. Your courage is in the present. It's not in the past. If you're continuing to feel like you're in this battle of the past, then yes, you're going to feel off. You're going to have a bad time, Sagittarius. You're not going to feel centered and balanced. You're fractured. You're splintered. And not from Ninja Turtles, okay? Ace of Swords. Interesting. So this is the same one that popped out as I was shuffling here. This is, like I said, this is you cutting through the bullshit, okay? The Ace of Swords talks about relying on logic alone. This is intellect only. This isn't intuition. It's not emotion. Needing to look at a situation critically. Very similar to the King of Swords. Kind of shutting the heart off, shutting the intuition off. And not forevermore, but to look at this situation in the way that you need to. If you are connected to the past, it's because of an emotional connection. It is that Aries energy. It's that passion, that battle. So yeah. All right, thank you, Spirit. Nailed it in the meditation, having that come through with Fire Ant. I was hoping this wasn't going to be about that. And it's not. It doesn't have to be. The encouragement here is just make sure that you're paying attention, okay? Just watch it, Sagittarius. If you're noticing that your blood is starting to boil, ask yourself, am I present? Am I present? Okay. So yeah, cut through the emotional stuff right now. It's not that you are dismissing your emotions, but they need to just sit in the corner for a second while you steer the ship to calmer shores. To the present. So I'm going to pull 3 pieces of advice here. Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius advice-wise to take care of this situation? Expansion, pursue bigger and greater endeavors. What I see is look to the horizon. It's difficult to see the past, like to be stuck in the past if you are looking ahead. If you're aware that you are in the present and you're facing forward. Find your North Star is what I'm hearing. If you are expanding and pursuing bigger things, it's difficult to look back at the past and go, I need to finish this fight. That fight is over. Put down the sword. Put it down, Sagittarius. Put it down. It's not serving you or anyone in a positive way. It's time to rewrite that story. So self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Yes, that's what you're being encouraged to look at here. How are you possibly being self-defeating? If you are noticing that you are swamped in anger, being disagreeable constantly, edgy, what have you, check that out. Check your dude, dude. See how your behavior, your routines and patterns maybe playing into defeating you, like I said. Check in with your higher self. Happiness, you guys. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. And part of loving yourself first is choosing to be present. Because really that's all we have. So you're splintering yourself off, like I said. Realignment. Shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. You can totally do this, Sagittarius. Definitely in your wheelhouse, all right? So the way I have been reading this, 2 outcomes here. The light and the shadow. Warrior of the light here, denizen of the shadow. So in Warrior of the Light outcome, you guys have the World and the Knight of Wands. So the way I take this is that you're ending the cycle finally of being trapped in the past. Maybe you're not aware that this has been happening. So the beautiful thing, what I feel compelled to say, in stepping away from black and white thinking, is this right, is this wrong, is this good, is this bad? Becoming curious about your behavior, self-aware, okay, why am I doing this? Allows you to start examining just why you are doing something. Why am I angry right now? Why am I punching this person in the face? Why am I, why have I got road rage and I'm driving this person off the road? When you start to become curious about that behavior, you start to see what's actually happening, what cycle is going on. And that's what the world is here, ending a cycle, stepping through a threshold to start something completely new, a brand new you, a whole new world. Awesome. I love that. A new you 2.0. And then Knight of Wands here, this is... what I get from this is you didn't quit, okay? You kept getting back up until you crossed the finish line here. Battered, bloody, bruised. Blah, 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 blah. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. You didn't stop, okay? And that's what it's going to take here. It may not be aggressive, but it's going to take like micro corrections here and there. You have to start becoming aware. You have to be present. So in the denizen of the shadow here, the shadow outcome, you have the Moon and 3 of Pentacles. So the way I take this is the Moon is your deep, dark fears. So your fear, all right? Whatever's drawing you back to the past, this anger, it is rooted in fear, guaranteed. So fear is winning the day instead of love. 3 of Pentacles here, not playing well with others, okay? Not being recognized for the things that your heart really wants to be recognized for. And that's what was coming through here with the 6 of Wands. There is this recognition that your heart is desiring, and this is possible in the present, okay? Happiness in the present. But if you don't stay in the present, if you continue to feed the dark wolf here and not the light wolf, you're going to be recognized for that dark side, and that's not what you actually want, okay? Based on this reading, I'm not gaslighting you or telling you what to do. So, Sagittarius, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here this week. If you do want to dive a little bit deeper into this message, get a little bit more advice and input here, feel free to check out the extended version. That's a link there in the description. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me here, and I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. I'll see y'all very soon, okay? Bye. Go put yourself in a corner to cool down for a second. So let's get this pulled here and see, ultimately, what in the hell's going on for my Saggy friends. Okay. All right. So I don't feel like you guys are in any immediate danger here, but I will say what I see is like being stuck in a time loop. Let's do the time warp again. Continuing to fall and impale yourself, all right, over and over and over again.